Hello, my name's John Tenza, and I've been a success coach for the last 20 years. I've been a professional realtor for 30 years, and I've taken all kinds of seminars and truly have paid over $100,000 to other experts to help me become better at what I do. I can tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt that Evie Hernandez is in a league of her own.
I just finished a 3-day client attraction retreat with Evie Hernandez, and it was one of the best trainings that I have experienced.
Ease and really having something that is simple, that works. And that's what she gave us: simplicity, ease, the things that work. And it was just the most fantastic experience. And you've got to do it. You got to do it. Got to try it. Buy the replays. Whatever it is, make it happen.
Hello and welcome to Bizniversity Live Biz TV. Today we're going to talk about what we're doing today. And what we're doing today is using live video streaming to stand out and show our expertise. That's right. If this is your very first time with us, welcome. Welcome to our show. Currently, and I'm going to say why I said currently, we are streaming live using Streamyard, and we are using Streamyard to stream on Facebook as well as YouTube as well as LinkedIn. So please, I'd love to hear from you in the chat. Where are you watching us from? And by the way, my name is Evie Hernandez, and I am a strategic growth speaker at Bizniversity.com. And I just love teaching content creators like speakers, authors, coaches, bloggers, YouTubers, and podcasters how to leverage marketing automation to increase their online sales easily with ease. So this is for you if you are a content creator and you want to grow your business easily with ease. And today we're tackling a subject that is all about live streaming, because you may recall, if you've been with us before, that this entire month I decided to make sure that we talk about video and how we use video. And so if you like, you can go back to wherever you first found us on LinkedIn, YouTube, or Facebook and review some of the past episodes from this month of August and let us know your thoughts, feedbacks, and questions. And of course, I would love to answer all of them. And if you are bashful and don't want to ask, or if your question is long, you could always email me at evie@bizniversity.com, and I will make sure to answer you back via email. Thank you. And so today we're going to talk about how to use live video to stand out and show off your expertise. And as I share this, I want to begin by saying a couple of things, and that is that every day, in every way, I get better and better, and I am better and better because I learn from every experience. So what I'm going to be sharing with you is what I have been learning, because I have been doing a live biz TV show every week, and that's what I'm going to share with you. Now, I do not claim to be the foremost expert in the world, because I am not, but I have been doing this now for about a year or so, and there are things that I have learned. And so I'm going to be sharing what I have learned in hopes that it helps you. And by the way, as I said, I'd love to hear from you in the comments, either now during our live stream, or of course, when you receive this in your inbox or when you see it inside your social media channel. I would love to hear from you. And so today we do this show on Wednesdays and we call it Win Wednesday. And today we have two gifts that we want to give to you just for being here, just for participating. First of all, today you get an opportunity to win a $97 sales boosting automation template. That is a template that you can enter to win simply by visiting our Bizniversity website today. So go to bizniversity.com today, and you will see that in that very first page, it tells you how you can win this template and this training. It's a special training that I do to help you if you are creating content and have either a course, a webinar, a membership, and you want to begin automating some of your processes. This will help you to have a visual representation of what I suggest should be happening in the back end for those that are visiting your website as they're visiting and as you're nurturing and walking them through this entire journey of introducing yourselves to them, of increasing your brand awareness, of getting their attention, and walking through those first stages of the buyer's journey so that you may increase that know, like, and trust factor. And so that is what that template and training will guide you to do for you. And by the way, this works for you if you have an email marketing series, a video series, an ebook, a course, a webinar, whatever you may have, that's going to help you with that. Now, the second thing that you may be interested in checking out and looking and really signing up for is for your opportunity to win a $997 client attraction retreat. You can enter our contest today simply by visiting the link that I'm going to share with you right here below. So you can go to this bit.ly CAR 997. So it's not a car that is for $997, but it stands for Client Attraction Retreat. That is our upcoming Client Attraction Retreat. You can join us for 3 days. That is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for free if you are the winner of our 3-day Client Attraction Retreat. And by the way, you don't need a car to join us because this will be a completely digital, live, virtual event where you can tune in from the comfort of your home or your office, and it will be an immersive experience where you will join me and other professionals like you in a 3-day intensive training on how to automate your entire back end with content and how to understand different automation systems. Now, by now, you may be wondering, well, Evie, what if I don't have a complete marketing automation program or system or tool? It doesn't matter whether you're using Kartra, WordPress, Builderall, Constant Contact, or Kajabi. It does not matter. What I'm going to do is help you to set up the strategy and the system with whatever tool you have, or perhaps if you don't have a tool, I will help you to select a tool that'll work just right for whatever your solution is and whatever it is that you're selling online. So we're going to walk through that in a 3-day retreat. And by the way, if you joined us at the very beginning, you probably saw that video from some of our past clients. They've done beautiful testimonials with regards to what was their experience. What did they get by joining our 3-day client attraction retreat? So make sure to stay with us all the way till the end, and I'll share that with you again before I leave you today. So make sure, by the way, I see that some of you are out there. I'd love to know, who are you? Please share your name, your business, and what is it that you are currently using video for? And more specifically, tell us about how are you using live video to promote your products, services, and solutions online because I want to hear from you. So go ahead and share inside the comments, whether you're on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, wherever you are. Tell us your name, where you're tuning from, and tell us what you are currently using video for, specifically live streaming if you are. And what are your challenges? And what are your wins? What have you learned by leveraging video inside on different digital marketing arenas? So I want to go ahead and let you know that our upcoming 7-day automated client attraction challenge is coming up on Monday, September 20th. And I'll be telling you more about that as the weeks progress. And by the way, if you are here because you want to win one of those 2 gifts that I have today, make sure that you register to win by visiting bit.ly win82021. And you'll be registered to win one of those 2 prizes. And of course, you got to go ahead and open up your inbox tomorrow when I send the email and I announce who is the winner of one of those 2 prizes coming up tomorrow. We'll announce it in the inbox. So make sure you stay until the end and make sure that you participate. So let's see who is here today. Awesome. La doctora Raquel Rubin. Love it. You're using video for finding my niche in this new world. Please tell us more about that. What have you learned that really works well? And what are you challenged with? In other words, what are some questions that you have in your mind as to how you may be better able to improve to achieve the results that you want? And by the way, if you want to go ahead and share what are the type of results that you're looking for, I'd love to hear that too. And thank you for joining us. So I have a question for you. Would it be okay if you can grow your business easily with ease? Yes? If you're saying yes, give me a thumbs up that would be okay with you. And the reason why I'm asking if that would be okay with you is because my goal, my mission is always to help you grow your business easily with ease by leveraging marketing automation. And so one of the tools that I believe that it is very possible for you to grow your business easily with ease is by you leveraging live streaming video. And by the way, today I am live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. And did you know that all of these platforms, they are really pushing video, number one. And number two, not only are they pushing video overall, they're also pushing live video streaming. Live video streaming is very, very powerful because you can get the attention of people live while you are sharing with them live and they can ask questions. So it's very powerful. And because all of these platforms love video overall, it is very important that you learn to do 2 things. Number one, repurpose by sharing it everywhere else, right? Like on your website, like on your email marketing campaigns. And also, secondly, it is an awesome idea for you to go ahead and perhaps edit these videos. And there are many great tools out there that can help you to edit these videos. So you can take snippets and edit them and create a bigger video. And you can also take pieces and snippets that you edit and share them for either a Facebook ad or a video ad that you want to do in the future, as well as a promotional video for future trainings that you'd like to do. How does that sound? So those are a few basic things that I would like to encourage you to think about. And as you're thinking about that, I do want to go ahead and mention that there are a few things that I believe that are important when thinking about coming on live to do a live video. And number one, and here it is, what is it that you want to share with people? Now, you may be wondering, well, I'm not really sure what I want to share. And if you're not really sure about what you want to share, what should you do? Please answer in the chat. What should you do if you're not really sure as to what you should share? Simple. And that is do some market research. Share what people want to know. Share the problems that you're getting from people inside your Facebook group, inside your community, inside a Facebook group that you might belong to that has your ideal clients. You can do this by doing frequently asked questions. Frequently asked questions are questions that either A, you have heard by being part of a group or by having your own group, or frequently asked questions can come from your current clients or people that you know. And you can answer frequently asked questions by doing a live video streaming show like this one. And you can do that by going online live in the different channels. So the first thing is to always begin with the end in mind. Always begin with results in mind. What is it that you want to see happen? So, for example, when you begin with the end in mind, with the result, you may begin by thinking to yourself, well, what would I like to see happen? One of the goals that you may want is you would like more and more people to begin noticing you, to begin seeing you, to begin understanding your brand. That could be part of it. You may also say, I would like to increase my own confidence in doing videos. You may also want to begin leveraging video because you understand that by practicing, you will become better because practice develops confidence and confidence makes you better. So that might be just the beginning stages of why. Now, I want to hear from you. Why are you doing it, or why are you considering doing live video? Let's see what we have in the comments. Finding your niche, absolutely. Repurposing by transferring it to YouTube. Awesome. So let me just say that when it comes to repurposing by transferring to YouTube, one of the best ways that I have found to do that more effectively is, if you're doing it live, is by using a tool like Streamyard. What I'm using today is Streamyard. And if you look down below, wherever you found this video, you will see that I put a link to Streamyard. Now, you can use Streamyard, the free version, but you get that with all the Streamyard branding. When you upgrade, like me, you will notice that you can put all your branding. When you upgrade to currently what's their highest level, which is they allow you to stream live to 8 different channels, you are allowed to do all your branding. You can do that and upgrade to their $50 a month level. And that is, to me, the ideal situation, because what you can do then is live stream on different channels at the same time, like Facebook and like YouTube. So you don't have to repurpose because you're streaming already live on YouTube. So I want to invite you to consider that. If you don't have the budget, then by all means, go ahead and either use directly Facebook Live or YouTube Live for free directly on those platforms without using a third-party app like StreamYard. And or you can use the free version of StreamYard. Not the ideal situation, but that's a way for you to get started. And you can also look at other tools. Like, I know that I have been asking people if they use Restream. Now, I'm not really sure what the cost of Restream is, but I do know that many of my clients and my colleagues are using Restream, and they can stream to more channels than just the 8 channels that I'm streaming on. So they can go to multiple places on Facebook, multiple places on LinkedIn, like perhaps their LinkedIn profile like I'm doing right now, and perhaps maybe their LinkedIn business page. So they have more channels that they can leverage by using Restream. Now, if you've tried Restream, please comment below what are the pros and the cons, because perhaps I'll check out Restream. So those are some of the options. Now, great question. Thank you for asking. How are you choosing the best time to your live video? Wow. Like the universe put you out there to ask that. That is a very good question, because the way that I have selected it may not be the best way for you. And to be quite honest, not really sure it's the best way for me. The way that I selected has been based on my availability around my business and my clients. So currently, the middle of the week seems to work really well for me for the show. Now, I did hear from a few of my clients, and here's what I've heard. The middle of the week, I used to do it at 11:11, and I picked that because I like that 11:11. Perhaps by now you've heard that I'm getting married on 11:11. I like that number. What I found is that not too many people were tuning in at 11:11. That may be because maybe a lot of the content creators I know may be creating content in the morning, they may be working with clients, or there may be a time zone difference. So that might not work well for everyone. So I decided to change it to 1 o'clock, still on Wednesdays. And, I still have heard back from some people that are in California or the West Coast saying, well, the 1 o'clock is not the ideal time for me. Now, for me, pardon me, I am thinking about that because I know that I want to reach more people. So I also know that many people may be watching the replay because I am making sure that I'm sending it via email and I'm letting people know. And yet today, someone, a past client of mine and someone I admire, said to me, maybe you should consider changing the day, because I'm involved in this group with her. And she said, maybe you should consider changing the day or the time. Now, that is something that you may want to do a little research and ask your ideal clients when is the best time. Like, for example, if you tell me when is your ideal client online, and if you tell me who your ideal client, maybe we can talk about that. So on Facebook, you can access insights. Yes, absolutely. You can also do that. Access your insights on Facebook and on different channels. You can look at those analytics and check out when are your ideal clients coming online. You can also do a research and find out when do people come online the most. So you can do all that. Those are all good ways. Now, for me, I may be changing. It's interesting that you should ask that, because I may be changing to Thursdays at 2 p.m. simply because a lot of my clients and past clients and prospective clients are telling me that 2 o'clock, because of the West Coast, may work better for them. And so I may be changing it. And those are all things that you can do. So you can look at your insights, analytics. You can look for Google research. When is the best time? You can also ask your clients and past clients. You can also think about those prospective clients that you want. And lastly, perhaps you can think about when are you most available, most at your top game. So for example, that last one, I really used it as my first consideration. And what I mean by that is, like, I'm not a night, evening, afternoon, late afternoon person. So I'm not at my best after 5 p.m., nor do I generally work with clients or in the public arena with people after 5 p.m. Eastern time. So for me, those times are not the best. What about for you? I want to hear from you. So, for example, if you find that those times work for you, then and you've taken into consideration all these things, then perhaps that's what you should be doing. The next thing is once you've decided on the platforms, the third party tools, the time, the topics, and the things that you want to talk about, you should plan that in advance, meaning you should plan what is it that you're going to talk about. And if possible, you should have some type of theme and you should promote it in advance and let people know in advance whenever possible. So generally, I try, and I shouldn't say the word try because I'm not a familiar lover of the word try. I like to just do. But the truth is that I'm not always consistent. I try to let people know Tuesday or even Wednesday morning in advance of the show that the show is coming on live, and then send out the replay on Thursdays. That's what my intention is. It doesn't always work out, but ideally you want to do that. So you want to let people know in advance. You want to also perhaps use Facebook events, Eventbrite, LinkedIn events to announce it in advance also that you are going to do the show and the topic and title and maybe an outline with 3 little tips of what you're going to cover, 3 steps or 3 things you're going to cover in that outline that you're sharing via Facebook or LinkedIn events, via your email marketing campaigns, wherever you're sharing in advance, you want to do that and let people know in advance that you're doing that. A lot of experts also share that you should do a little promotional live video in advance of your live show. That is something that I'm going to be planning to do in the near future. So maybe you want to do that. Do a little 1 minute, 90-second live promo video where you're letting people know, hey, this is Evie Hernandez, strategic growth speaker at Bizniversity. And this week, during our live biz TV show, I'm going to have a very, very special guest speaker, Merrick Warwick, who's going to be sharing with us a few tips and tricks on how to leverage video to increase your online sales easily with ease. Something like that, which by the way leads me to 2 things that I want to let you know. Number 1, we are having a very special guest from, I believe he's from down under Australia. Geez, I hope I don't get that wrong. I think he's from Australia, if not England, who's going to be joining us next Wednesday here on Live Biz TV, or Thursday. Stay tuned. And he is going to be sharing with us some tips and tricks about video and engagement and events. So watch out for that. And then, of course, the next thing is talking in advance about what's coming in your current show. So that's another thing you want to do. Let people know in your show what's coming up next, so people know in advance what's going to happen next. Now, let's see what else I have here. Since I'm exploring, I'm planning with 1 week ahead. I think that's a great idea. 3 p.m. for your show. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I think that you need to do some market research in your clients, your prospective clients, inside of your community, inside of groups that you may belong to. Let's see, what else have we got in here? Absolutely. When I use events, I get bigger audience. Yes, you will get a bigger audience. And yes, when you announce in advance and when you do a promotional video. So for sure, you should do all that. Now, let's talk about the format. So like I mentioned, your format could be a format of frequently asked questions. Like me, you can bring topics and talk here by yourself if you like. And you can also bring guests like I do also. Last week I had a guest. Next week I'm going to have a special guest. So you could grow your brand awareness, your channel, your video audience by bringing in guests like I'm doing next Wednesday. I'm bringing in Merrick Warwick, who's going to be talking with us. And that's a great way of you growing your business and growing their business, the awareness, and bringing lots of value to your audience because you're bringing special guest expert speakers. So absolutely, whenever you can get someone and interview someone, that is a magnificent way. And by the way, it's actually a lot more fun. Perhaps if you joined us last Wednesday when I had a special guest, Donna Duffy, you noticed that I had a lot of fun interviewing her and talking with her. So it's a lot more engaging both for you as the host as well as for those that are watching. So whenever possible, look for guests to join you. They can be a guest expert speaker, they can be a co-host, whatever you want to call it. That always helps both you and your audience. So check that out and see if you can do that. And by the way, if you're wondering how might you do that, you may be able to do that by joining other groups of experts that you admire, that you want to connect with. And then you can also ask them to complete a form like I have. I have a form that people complete if they want to be a guest expert here on the show, as well as in my upcoming automated client attraction challenge and automated client attraction retreat, and in my speakers growth summit. So I have this form that they complete. I find out if we are in alignment, if they make for a good fit for how I work with my topics. And if they do, I go ahead and I invite them to come in. So any questions? Because I wanted to keep this short. Like I said, I wanted to just share with you from my own heart, my own experience, what I have learned by doing this weekly show. And I want to hear from you. What have you learned from doing your own show? What is your biggest challenge? What do you want to do better? Why are you doing it? Now, one of the reasons why I have consistently done this show live is because it holds me accountable to creating content every week. Therefore, I highly suggest that you get into the habit of going live at least once a week, because it will give you a reason to create new content, and it will help you become better by doing it each and every week. And if you're using a tool like Restream, or like me, I'm doing Streamyard, you can share on different platforms, and it will make you more accountable to creating content. So by all means, go ahead and start going on live today and leverage it. Now, one of the questions that you may be asking before we finish today is, how are you using it to stand out and show off your expertise? Like I said in the beginning, it will help you become better. It will help you have a reason to align yourself with other experts if you choose to start asking other experts and other expert speakers to join you. And of course, it's a magnificent way to show people that you know a little bit about what you're talking about. It's also an excellent opportunity for you to let people know what's coming up next. Like, for example, today I announced that is Win Wednesday, and we're going to be selecting a winner. And that winner will win a $997 client attraction retreat by entering our contest, visiting bit.ly, that's bit.ly, CAR 997, CAR 997, which stands for Client Attraction Retreat. That is your opportunity to enter to win, and we will be announcing winners via the inbox. So make sure you're part of our online community so that you may receive our emails and get notified if you are the winner of that client attraction retreat that's coming up very soon in September, which is next month. So this gives you an opportunity to enroll people into your courses, into your classes, into your master classes, into your memberships, because they are seeing that you know about a topic that they need help with, and you're offering something that is of value to them. So I hope this is helpful. I look forward to seeing you next week. I look forward to seeing you inside one of our Facebook groups, as well, of course, as I look forward to getting your questions. If you have any questions, like always, remember you can email me at evie@bizniversity.com. And by the way, feel free, if you want to join our September 7-day automated client attraction challenge, to request to join our Bizniversity online challenge group by visiting bizniversity.com online challenge group today. That way you will be notified firsthand when we are ready to go live inside the group and begin our 7-day automated client attraction challenge. For now, this is Evie Hernandez, Strategic Growth Speaker at Bizniversity.com. And I just love teaching you how to leverage marketing and marketing automation to increase your online sales easily with ease by leveraging marketing automation. So make sure that you check out our website, Bizniversity.com, today and in the upcoming days, because we have some major announcements that we're going to be doing. And I want to make sure that you are checking that out, because some great things are coming really, really soon. In just a few weeks, we have a few awesome things coming up. Like I said, we have our online challenge, as well, of course, as we're announcing the winners to our 3-day client attraction retreat. So make sure you tune in. I appreciate you showing up. Thank you so much. Thank you for participating in the comments. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. And I look forward to seeing you inside our online community, and of course, here next week. Thank you very much for being here with us.
Hello, my name's John Tenza, and I've been a success coach for the last 20 years. I've been a professional realtor for 30 years, and I've taken all kinds of seminars and truly have paid over $100,000 to other experts to help me become better at what I do. I can tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt that Evie Hernandez is in a league of her own.
I just finished a 3-day client attraction retreat with Evie Hernandez, and it was one of the best trainings that I have experienced.
Ease and really having something that is simple, that works. And that's what she gave us: simplicity, ease, the things that work. And it was just the most fantastic experience. And you've got to do it. You got to do it. Got to try it. Buy the replays. Whatever it is, make it happen.